Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm not really traveling anywhere right now, but I've gotten a lot of emails and comments about me moving to Greece and the process. And I know I have videos and I have linked them in cards and in the comments, but I thought I would come on here and give you a little bit of an update on my residence permit and hopefully maybe answer some of those other questions that I have been getting. So first, the Greek residence permit. Once you get the year-long visa to be here, or the national visa is what it's called, then you need to apply for a residence permit in Greece so that you can continue to stay. Because like for my visa, it was only for a year. So I have till like August to apply and start the process of getting a residence permit. And you wanna get that residence permit if you intend to stay here, because you can't probably go back and get another visa. I don't know that the consulate would actually allow that because the whole point is that you come and apply for the residence permit. And then the residence permit is good for 2 years and then you have to renew. And then after 5 years, unless they change it, because everything changes, after 5 years, you get a permanent resident card, which is my goal, because then I can move freely about Europe and not have to worry so much about the Schengen rules and all that jazz. So that's the reason why you need to do all that. So the update on my residence permit. So I had intended to apply for that residence permit in February. However, about 2.5 weeks ago, I was in a Starbucks doing some work, and a young lady next to me knocked my coffee onto my laptop. It was purely an accident. Everything's fine now and it's fixed, but it delayed everything. And even though I had Apple Care, it doesn't cover, like, there's still like a deductible for like parts and things that you have to pay for to get it fixed. And it took about a week to get it fixed. So I'm now trying to work a little bit more and get all of my life sorted and get caught up on work, because I also became a little bit behind on work because I didn't have access to my laptop. So, I'm hoping that I will start that process next week. I am going out of town this weekend, so travel content coming soon. I'm actually going to Naxos, the island that I wanted to live on for Carnival. And when I get back, I will start that process. So we'll see how this goes. Now, I am hiring a lawyer, and a lot of people have emailed me and asked me if they need to hire a lawyer. This is just what I'm choosing to do. It is not a requirement. You can apply for a residence permit on your own. However, a lot of the people in the government offices only speak Greek, so you either need to take a friend with you that speaks Greek, or you need to speak Greek, which I only speak a very little Greek, and it would definitely not help me get through this process. So the other thing is, it's going to take a lot of time, and I just can't stop working to go work on this. So the attorney will have me fill out a power of attorney, and then he can go and do the things that I need done that I can't do, that basically that I could probably do, but it'll be easier if he just spends his time and I pay him to do it. So it's not cheap to get a lawyer either. Like, it's not as expensive as it would be probably in the United States, but it's still costly, particularly when the residence permit costs 1,000 euros. That's the other thing that I wanted to let you know, is that the particular residence permit that I'm applying for costs 1,000 euros. I am applying for a financially independent residence permit because I'm not here working and I don't have Greek heritage. That's really my only option. And I'm doing that with my savings. So a few people have asked me about that. Legally, you can't work in Greece on this visa and the residence permit. So if you need to work when you're here, then you need to find a job before you come to Greece. And that's gonna be difficult because the Greek economy still has not completely recovered from the crisis. And with everything that's happening in the travel sphere, you know, as far as coronavirus, I don't see that it's going to be drastically improving anytime soon until that is over. It's definitely getting better, but I have a feeling that, you know, all this travel fear, which you should still come, is gonna hurt all of the travel industry, which is Greece's main economy at this point besides shipping. So there's that. Excuse me, I'm gonna have some coffee. Okay, so the other question I've gotten is, do you have to apply for their visa in your home country? Yes, you do. You cannot come to Greece and apply for the visa. They don't have the facilities for that, and you have to apply in your home country. I don't think you can apply, like if you live in another country, I'm not sure that you can apply in that country. I think you have to go home. But what I tell everybody that emails me and comments is contact the embassy or consulate that you would have to apply to, because they set the rules, because it's not like a set in stone, these are the rules A, B, C, D. Each consulate can set its own rules, and they can do, I mean, there are definitely some standard documents and things that they're going to ask you for, but they could say, no, we can't do this, you have to go back to your home country. And I don't know what the rules are for each country, because I applied in the US and I applied in Texas, because that's the state I'm required to apply in, because in the US you have to apply at the specific consulate that your home state is. So like my driver's license says I'm from Texas. So I have to apply for the consulate that is responsible for Texas. I got lucky, it's in Texas. So I'm trying to think of the other questions that I've gotten. Oh, someone asked me if they should come on a working holiday visa. I'm too old for that, so I have no idea. If you can do it, great. I don't know if you'll be able to find a job, but in the summer, you can get a job on an island working in like a restaurant or a bar or something. That is definitely probably possible. But again, I'm too old for that. I missed that boat. It's too bad. Anyway, so I hope that helps. I've probably missed some of the questions that people have emailed me and asked me, because I've actually gotten a lot, and please email me or comment below. I'm happy to answer your questions about it. I know how difficult this process is, and it's not easy because Greece, I love it, but you know, they're not so up with the documentation online, and the websites are hard to navigate. So I will definitely come back with an update when I have more information on the actual application process for the residence permit. I will give you a whole video on that, and I will also do a whole blog post. So that's really all I have for you this week. I know I have a lot of new subscribers, and I'm so excited that you're here. And if you're new here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe, especially if you want to hear more about living in Greece and what the whole process of moving here was like. That would be great. And if you have any questions for me, please leave me a comment below. Email me. My email is always in the description box, and I'm happy to answer any questions that I can. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.